This is the image of the Codex of Huejotzingo from 1531. Why is this image important? In the early 1600s, the Nahua Indians allied with Hernando Cortés de Spain. After aiding Hernan Cortés, Cortés did his best at bringing civilization and Christianity to the Nahua people, which would be repaid to him by tribute from the tribe. Cortés left, and rather the tribe paying tribute to him, they were forced to pay the first audiencia of Spain by way more than was ever anticipated. Why is this important? When Cortés came back, he allied with the Nahua again and had their people write up a codex in 1531 to support his and their claim, along with their testimony that they had been wronged. What's more important? This source of evidence was used in trial against the colonial government in Mexico and was shown before King Charles of Spain. In both cases, Cortés's claim in support of the Nahua Indians won for both trials. What else is so significant about this piece? This document shows what is believed to be the earliest representation of the Madonna and Child in the New World, which is believed to have been illustrated by that of a native hand. King Charles of Spain agreed with the judgment and ordered 2/3 of the tribute be returned. Who are the Nahua people? Cortés went to the Nahua people and asked that they ally with him against the Aztecs. Hernán Cortés allowed them to become a part of the Cortés estate, which goes to show the strength in the relationship between Cortés and the Nahua people. Where were the Nahua people located? They were located in the city of Puebla, which is where this codex in particular is believed to have been conceived. The Codex of Huejotzingo of 1531 is an 8-page document made up of 2 types of materials: a matol, which comes from a ficus plant and is a pre-European paper made in Mesoamerica, and maguey, consisting of agave. The page, which includes the image of the Madonna and Child, was drawn on maguey. Pages made of maguey were typically found with the most pigments on them in comparison to what was used on the amatol paper. The maguey pages had black, reddish-gray, orange, yellow, purple-brown, and blue pigments, and it's believed after some incompleted microscopic analysis that gypsum, calcium sulfate, cornstarch, and gum were layered and used as a medium. It's said that maguey was chosen with the acknowledgement and intent that this document would be seen by the crown and jurists in hopes of representing how civilized Cortés's people had become. One of the most significant images shown is the detailed inventory of all that was demanded by the first audiencia of New Spain, which includes this image of the Madonna and Child. Also shown is the amount of gold and feathers used to make a Madonna and Child for a Spanish military campaign. Corn, turkey, chili peppers, beans, bricks, lumber, limestone, and woven cloth are all depicted within this same codex as part of the items that are demanded for tribute. Now let's discuss the image at hand. This image presented, page 7 out of the 8 pages made by the Nahuatl people, consists of pictographs or glyphs in neat rows. Each glyph accounts for the items asked for tribute, and accounts for quantity by using a base symbol with the addition of a separate image attached at the head of the glyph to differentiate between the items. The Madonna image depicted is meant to show the design for the banner made, being one of the earliest Christian images made in the New World and example of in the mixing of cultures. To the right of the Madonna and Child design shows the amount of gold, as well as the depiction of the necessary number of slaves needed to be sold for the Nahuatl people to purchase the materials needed to create the Madonna and Child banner for the conquistador Nuño de Guzman. Beneath the Madonna image are 8 male slaves, with a row of female slaves drawn on the bottommost row. The base glyph that appears to be a bundle of items held together with a horizontal tie amidst its midsection represent the quantity number of 400 items. Examples of this glyph can be found in the upper left quadrant of this. In conclusion, The first audiencia of Spain, the highest tribunal of the Spanish crown in the kingdom of New Spain, had taken advantage of the Nahuatl people of Huejotzingo. And after working with Hernan Cortes, the indigenous people were able to win in both cases, discussing the exploitation of their people and resources. The Codex of Huejotzingo was used as evidence in their trial and also conveyed the message that civility and Christianity had already been integrated in their culture, which is believed to have been made in purpose since the document was to be seen by King Charles. This is an incredible piece to have at the Library of Congress, for it shows the strength of relationships, the common exploitation of people, and the early transition of Christianity to the New World, with one of the earliest depictions of the Madonna and Child by indigenous hand.